experience conflict and the ways that people in conflict often appeal to truth, mercy, justice, and peace. Psalm 85:10 tells us, mercy and truth have met each other. Justice and peace have kissed. So I've done some thinking, and I wondered this. What if we invited our four friends, truth, mercy, justice, and peace, to join us? What if we asked them to openly discuss their views about conflict? I've seen them come and go in other fights, so I've invited them to come and clear up a few things. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We want to know what concerns you have when in the midst of conflict. May we hear your views? Truth, how about you first?
I'm truth. I'm like light that is cast so all may see. In times of conflict, I want to bring forward what really happened, putting it out in the open. Not the watered down version, not a partial recounting. My handmaidens are transparency, honesty, and clarity. I'm set apart from my three colleagues here because they need me first and foremost. Without me, they can't go forward. When I'm found, I set people free.
Sister Truth, you know I have been around a lot of conflict. There's one thing I'm always curious about. When I talk to one side, like these people over here, they say that you're with them. But when I talk to others, like our friends over there, they claim you're on their side. Is there only one truth?
There is only one truth, but I can be experienced in many different ways. I reside within each person, yet nobody owns me.
But if discovering you is so crucial, why are you so hard to find?
I can only appear where the search is genuine and authentic. I come forward only when each person shares with others what they know of me, and when each one respects the other's voices. Where I am strutted before others like a hand puppet on a child's stage, I am abused and shattered, and I disappear.
Of these three friends, whom do you fear the most?
I fear mercy. I fear him. In his haste to heal, he covers my light and clouds my clarity. He forgets that forgiveness is our child, not his alone.
I'm sure you have some things to say. What concerns you?
I am mercy. I am the new beginning. I am concerned with people and their relationships. Acceptance, compassion, and support stand with me. I know the frailty of the human condition. Who among them is perfect? She knows that her light can bring clarity, but too often it blinds and burns. What freedom is there without life and relationship? Forgiveness is indeed our child, but not when people are arrogantly clubbed into humiliation and agony with their imperfections and weaknesses. Our child forgiveness was birthed to provide healing.
But Brother Mercy, in your rush to accept, support, and move ahead, do you not abort the child forgiveness?
I do not cover truth's light. You must understand. I am mercy. I am built of steadfast love that supports life itself.
And whom do you fear the most?
My brother Justice, in his haste to change and make things right, forgets that his roots lie in real people and relationships.
So, Brother Justice, what do you have to say?
I am Justice. Mercy is correct. I am concerned about making things right. I consider myself a person who looks beneath the surface and behind the issues about people which people seem to fight. The roots of most conflicts are tangled in inequality, greed, and wrongdoing. I stand with Truth, who sheds her light to expose the paths of wrongdoing. My task is to make sure that something is done to repair the damage wreaked, especially on the victims and the doubting. We must restore the relationship, but never while failing to acknowledge and rectify what broke the relationship in the first place.
But Brother Justice, everybody in this room feels they have been wronged. Most are willing to justify their actions, even violent deeds, as doing your bidding. Is this not true?
It is indeed. Most do not understand. You see, I am most concerned about accountability. Often we think that anything and everything is acceptable. True and committed relationships have honest accounting and steadfast love. Love without accountability is nothing but words. Love with accountability is changed behavior and action. This is the real meaning of restoration. My purpose is to bring action and accountability to the words.
Then whom do you fear?
My children. I fear that my children, Mercy and Peace, see themselves as parents, yet they are actually the fruit of my labor.
I am peace, and I agree with all three. I am the child to whom they give birth, and the mother who labors to give them life, and the spouse who accompanies them on the way. I hold the community together with the encouragement of security, respect, and well-being.
Well, that's precisely the problem. You see yourself as greater and bigger than the rest of us.
Arrogance. You do not place yourself where you belong. You follow us. You do not precede us.
That is true, Brother Justice and Sister Truth. I am more fully expressed through and after both of you. But it is also true that without me, there is no space cleared for truth to be heard. And without me, I'm looking to Justice, there is no way to break out of the vicious cycle of accusation, bitterness, and bloodshed. You yourself, Justice, cannot be fully embodied without my presence. I am before and after. There is no other way to reach me. I myself am the way.
And whom do you fear?
Not whom, but what and when. I fear manipulation. I fear the manipulation of people using Sister Truth for their own purposes. Some ignore her. Some use her as a whip, and others claim to own her. I fear times when Brother Justice is sacrificed for the sake of Brother Mercy. I fear the blind manipulation when some will sacrifice life itself in trying to reach the ideal of Brother Justice. When such trickery takes place, I am violated and left as an empty shell.
So how would it be possible for all four of you to meet? What would you need from each other?
Well, I'm talking to Mercy. You must slow down, Brother Mercy. Give me a chance to emerge. Our child can't be born without the slow development in the womb of the mother.
Shine bright, dear Sister Truth, but please take care not to blind and burn. Remember that each person is a child of God. Each is weak and needs support to grow.
I have been partly reassured by the words of Sister Peace. I need a clear statement that she gives a place for accountability and action. Remember when Micah spoke of us? Love, mercy, and do justice. You, Sister Peace, must allow room for me to come forward. If not, you will be aborted.
Brother Justice, we need one another. Don't fall into bitterness that rages without purpose. I will provide the soil for you to work and bear fruit.
And what is this place where you all stand together?
This place is called reconciliation.
We're not going to touch hands and dance.
No, it's
I want to see